Hello, I'm Spencer Carroll.
And I'm David Wallace.
And we'd like to welcome you to our first episode of our weekly news report, The News Flash.
We begin with our top story of the week as we welcome VCS students and faculty back to campus.
With this story, we go to our reporters in the field, Christine Wallace and Gabby Andrews.
Thank you, Spencer. I'm Christine Wallace, and I'm here with Ahmad and Mason, who are in the 11th grade. What is the difference between this school and your old school?
Well, at my old school, we didn't really start class until about 9:15. And here, we got to be in school at about like 7:50. So having to wake up earlier has been kind of rough.
I mean, like, really the same way you said. You know, the school, like, not that big, so it's easy to move around. Everything's smooth. So, yeah, that's about it.
And how has your experience been at St. Al so far?
It's been different, but it hadn't been difficult for me to adjust. It's been kind of fun. We have great teachers here, so
Everybody pretty cool, seem nice. The teachers, you know, they help out a lot.
And what's your favorite thing about St. Al so far?
my favorite thing, probably PE to be real, to be honest. It's really kind of relaxed, and we really just play kickball every day, so it's kind of like me unwinding before having to go to practice.
Well, what I like is the people. They very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm here with Allie Blackbone, who's a returning 11th grader to St. Al. So, how long have you been coming to St. Al?
I've been going to St. Al since Montessori, and that'll be 13 years this year.
And what's your favorite thing about St. Al?
Probably the pep rallies, seeing everybody like excited and everything, and awesome teachers and awesome classmates.
Do you have any advice for any of the new students?
Don't procrastinate, no matter what, and get involved. We have so many clubs and everything. It's so much more fun when you get involved. Go Flashes!
Now to Gabby with our teacher interview of the week.
Thanks, Christine. This week's Teacher of the Week, we're interviewing Miss Burgos. She's teaching 7th and 9th grade English and technical writing. She recently worked at St. Francis Xavier, but she moved over to teach us high schoolers. So, Miss Burgos, how's the new environment here at the high school?
I've really enjoyed my new environment at the high school. I enjoy working with older students, and I've found everybody to be extremely friendly and extremely helpful and extremely supportive. So I'm very happy with the move.
Okay, cool. And then why did you decide to teach us high schoolers instead of 6th graders?
So when I started teaching at the high school level, and I've just always wanted to return to the higher level.
Okay, and just a fun little question, what is the last TV show you binge watched?
Well, I have a toddler, so probably the last TV show I binge watched was something like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or Bluey.
All right, thank you, Ms. Burgos, for this wonderful interview. Now back to Spencer and David.
As you know, tonight is our first football game against the Park Place Crusaders. Game time is 7 p.m. in Pearl.
Our first pep rally since 2019 will be today at 2:15 on the football field. The theme is Strike the Crusaders. We can't wait to see you there with your brightest neon.
Along with school coming back, so are several of our fall sports. These include football, cross country, swim, girls softball, and girls soccer.
With a little more on soccer and softball, we go to sports reporter Will Keene.
Thanks, Spencer. I'm Will Keene reporting sports. The girls soccer team has hit the ground running this year, with a mixture of experienced seniors and juniors leading the way, and younger players looking to make their mark. This will surely be an exciting season. The Lady Flashes are 2-1-1, coming off a 5-4 win against ACCS. They will travel to Greenville St. Joe and Pillow Academy next week. They are looking forward to a great season. In other news, the Lady Flashes softball team has also started the season strong. Although they lost to MRA to open the season, they sent Big Dog Jackson Academy home with a 7-1 loss. This week, they lost a heartbreaker to Madison St. Joe by a score of 8-7, but followed it up with a win against WCCA by a score of 3-2. They are currently 2-2. They have a busy schedule this week. They will play Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I'm Will Keene reporting sports. Now to Spencer Carroll with a special interview with our new head football coach, Bubba Nettles.
Thank you, Will. Now with the new head coach of the St. Al Flashes, Coach Nelson. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing well, Spencer. Good to see you.
All right. So, right off the bat, what are some of the biggest challenges that you've been facing this year, just coming into the new year?
The biggest challenge was our weight program. When I got here, it was non-existent. And so when we finished last season, I did everything I could to put one into place. And we worked out every day, 4 days a week from November until we're still lifting. We haven't stopped at all. So that was the biggest one, was how far behind we were in terms of lifting weight, strength and conditioning, things of that nature. So that's the biggest obstacle I had to face right off the bat.
Understand. Now, coming into this new head coaching position, what do you think is the biggest difference that you are bringing to the team as the head coach?
I think it's I'm coming in with a lot more energy. I love Coach Sizemore. He's a fantastic football coach, but his philosophy or personality is much different than mine. I'm very loud, outspoken. I'm going to yell at you just as loud as I'm going to celebrate you. So I think just my energy and passion in the game is the biggest difference.
Understandable. Any predictions for tonight's game?
Blowout, St. Al, baby.
Understandable. Head coach, Bubba Nettles.
Thank you,
Good luck
sir.
tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Now to David with the weather.
Thanks, Spencer. I'm your weatherman, David Wallace, and here's your weekly report. Tonight there will be scattered thunderstorms, so you might want to bring an umbrella to the football game, but the rain will most likely move out before the game starts. This weekend it will be mostly cloudy with temperatures up to 98 degrees, a little hot and most likely very humid. Taking us into next week, it will be mostly sunny with highs up to 98 degrees, and you may want to bring a water bottle with you to stay hydrated. That was the weather report for the week, and now to Rachel with this week's fun fact.
Thank you, David. Today's saint of the day is St. Bernard of Clairvaux, the patron saint of beekeepers and candle makers. Sounds like a pretty cool guy. And now for this week's fun fact. A group of crows is a murder, but a group of ravens is merely an unkindness. Get it? And now back to our lead anchors, Spencer and David.
That's all we have for you today. I'm Spencer Carroll.
And I'm David Wallace. Thank you for tuning in to this week's news report.
Tune in next week for another weekly News Flash.